Welcome to my channel, everyone. I'm glad you're here today. If this is your first time visiting, please hit that subscribe button so we can connect and share more stories like this one. It was a warm summer evening, the kind when people are out enjoying themselves, the sun just beginning its descent into night. Little did anyone know that the quietness of that moment would soon shatter with an act of unimaginable violence. I had planned to meet my friends at the theater for a movie, not suspecting that our lives were about to change forever in ways we could never have predicted. We arrived early and settled down comfortably in Theater 9. The lights dimmed, and the screen flickered to life as Batman began its tale of heroism and darkness. But it wasn't long before a chilling reality pierced through the illusion on screen. Suddenly, out of the darkness came a man, a monster armed with weapons, his face hidden behind black contacts that turned him into an eerie shadow figure. He moved like a ghost, noiseless in the sudden silence of fear-stricken moviegoers. Bullets whizzed past our heads as he fired relentlessly, shattering dreams and lives within seconds. The room filled with screams that echoed through my mind even now. I found myself among a group of friends trying to escape the chaos. Leo, Samantha, and I scrambled towards the exit, hearts pounding in unison. We could hear the sound of his footsteps behind us as we ran for our lives. My heart was racing with fear. Every breath felt like it might be my last. Can you imagine running through a theater with bullets flying everywhere? It's an indescribable terror that grips your soul and refuses to let go. Our movements were frenzied, but the only thought in my head was survival. To get out alive, somehow. We burst into the lobby, hearts thumping wildly as we tried to process what had just happened. The sight of his car waiting at the exit made me shudder. It could have been us he targeted next. But for some reason, he didn't follow. We ran towards safety, away from that place of terror and despair. The days after were a blur of fear, confusion, and pain. My friend Samantha had witnessed unimaginable horrors, her young daughter traumatized beyond words. Leo was there too, his mind reeling from the shock and horror of it all. And me? I carried the weight of knowing that if he hadn't missed us, we wouldn't be here today. But this wasn't just a story about surviving, it's also about resilience and hope. My husband faced challenges unimaginable to most, losing his ability to walk due to injuries sustained in trying to escape. Yet, despite everything, his spirit remained unbroken. He fought back with unwavering determination, inspiring everyone around him. It wasn't long before the media caught wind of our story, bringing attention to the tragedy and its aftermath. As we spoke out about what happened, it felt like a small step towards healing. We wanted others to understand that behind every headline are real people carrying heavy burdens, trying to rebuild their lives after unimaginable trauma. And then there was him, the man who had tried to take us away from everything we held dear. The courtroom was filled with tension as I stood before him, staring into the eyes of a stranger who became an enemy on that fateful night. He looked at me coldly, devoid of any remorse or empathy. It was chilling to see such callousness in human form. When he was sentenced to 3,318 years in prison, essentially forever, it brought some closure, but no joy. For us, it's more about moving forward and finding ways to cope with the aftermath of trauma than seeking revenge or satisfaction from punishment. Today, as I look back on that night, I am filled with gratitude for surviving, but also sadness for those who didn't. We carry their memories alongside ours, a constant reminder of how quickly life can change. Yet amidst all this darkness, there is light too, friends who stood by us through thick and thin, strangers who reached out to offer support. So here's my message to you today. Never underestimate the power of community and compassion in times of crisis. And remember that even after enduring something as devastating as a mass shooting, life can still hold moments of joy and hope. Thank you for listening to our story. If this resonates with you, or if you want to share your own experiences, please leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe so we can keep connecting over stories that matter. Take care, everyone.